السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اسمي زياد التوين، طالب مبتعث لجامعة University of Northern British Columbia مدينة برنس جورج كندا. موضوعي معكم اليوم هو أهمية زيارة الدكتور واستغلال الساعات المكتبية الخاصة بالمحاضرين والدكاترة. الساعات المكتبية اللي يضعها الدكتور هي فرصة مناسبة للطالب بأنه يبني علاقة معينة مع الدكتور بحيث أنه يستفيد من فهمه لبعض المصطلحات الموجودة في الكتاب، بالإضافة إلى إيضاح الدكتور للطالب عن بعض المتطلبات اللي تتعلق في حل الواجبات أو في بعض المشاريع المطلوبة في المادة. وأيضا الدكتور لما يشوف الطالب يزوره في مكتبه ويكثر الزيارات أو الاستفسارات، يجي عنده انطباع بأنه هذا الطالب هو طالب مجتهد وطالب يبحث عن المنفعة الخاصة فيه، فتكون في الجانب الإيجابي عند الدكتور في هذا الموضوع. راح نتكلم مع اثنين من دكاترة الجامعة ويعطيكم فكرة أوضح عن أهمية استغلال هذه الساعات وإيش الفوائد من خلال هذه الزيارة. خلونا نشوف مع بعض رأيهم بهذا الموضوع.
Hello, my name is Stephen Cronshaw. I'm a professor in the School of Business at the University of Northern British Columbia. My areas of specialty include human resources management, organization theory, and organization behavior. The first question that you may want an answer to is why should I go to visit the professor during his or her office hours? And I think there's a couple of good reasons for that. Number one, it's very important to get corrected any misunderstandings that you might have about the course material or something that you don't understand, just to get that clarified by the course instructor. So if you want to get a better grade in the course, it's important to visit the instructor to get additional information and ideas that you might need to excel in the course that you're taking. And the second reason is because it's a good way to enrich your cross-cultural experience by meeting different people. And of course you'll meet a lot of students in Canada when you come here to study, but it's also very helpful to meet with professors and with staff. And generally you'll find that the staff and faculty at the universities here are welcoming and enjoy talking over issues with you and also learning more about your country as well.
One of the ways that we create a measure to understand whether students are understanding this is to be as accessible as possible. Some faculty members will have office hours. I have office hours, but I also explain to students that I will arrange other times to meet with them based on when it fits within our schedule. And the reason behind that is to make it as much of a one-on-one walk as possible. Mm-hmm. So for students who think that their job is to simply attend class, memorize facts, and then just spit it back out, mm-hmm. The education that's offered in Europe, North America, Japan, can be a little different. Mm-hmm. And it is crucial because that is what we have offered. It's crucial that students engage in that. Mm-hmm. So office hours are there precisely to ensure that students have the opportunity to have a discussion. It's a discussion comprehension model, mm-hmm. not a talk at memorize model.
Absolutely.
That's different in that way.
To maximize the value of the meeting with the instructor, I think it's very important to prepare for the visit. If there's issues in the course, concepts and so on, that you need clarification on, make a list of those and bring the list with you. And after the initial introduction and some pleasantries, then go through your list and ask your questions and get your clarifications. Having the list shows that you're prepared, and the instructor is always going to be impressed with that. I think pre-preparation is a very good thing. As well, I think that it's important to get into a conversational tone with the instructor. I mean, feel comfortable. Don't be nervous. because the instructors are here to assist you and certainly have a friendly and a cordial and an informative meeting both ways. So I think it's important to relax and have a good time with it, as well as, you know, get certain work done. I think the implications of not visiting your instructor at least once a semester, and I would suggest that it's certainly appropriate to visit your instructor more than once a semester, is first of all that, you know, you missed out on certain, I guess, cross-cultural communications and cross-cultural relationship building that can happen between you and the professor. It's important for the professors to get to know the international students who are in their classes and learn from them, as well as the students learning from the professor. The other disadvantage of not visiting your instructor is that if you've got questions about the course or concerns about the course, you're going to find it very difficult to, you know, have those addressed, especially in a larger class where there's many students who are competing for the professor's attention. This will give you a chance to get one-on-one face time with the instructor.
Practically speaking, students can get through fine without visiting the instructor. As a general rule, those students tend to be a little bit more nervous because they haven't checked to see whether what they understand fits what I'm looking for. And so sitting down with the instructor to make sure that the really big pieces that you need to understand, you actually do understand, gives everybody some peace of mind. Second of all, there is often a tension with students saying, is this what they expect? What does this mean? And within Canadian students, if you have somebody, let's say in biology or mathematics or any of the hard sciences, where at the undergraduate level there's a lot of memorization, and then they start forward and what does this mean? And they're going, oh no, what does this mean? What does that question mean? What do you mean? All these kinds of things. That's where a discussion with somebody before the test is most helpful. And if that doesn't happen and the test occurs and there's some areas for improvement, then we can discuss what those areas would look like so that there's understanding going forward of what that could be.